If you go to any shop, you'll find them there at the shop corner. This in school uniform, smoking. So it's destroying our youth. It's destroying our headouts. It's destroying our nation.
If somebody is standing next to you and is smoking, also affect your health. Government should be very strict when it comes to people who are smoking. There should be smoking areas. Those people cannot smoke everywhere.
This generation are starting at a much younger age, and there should be a lot more in place to prevent that.
It would be nicer to walk around and not see kids in uniform with cigarettes in the middle of town. It's disgusting, really.
Role models, as I said, to smoke these things, and then you're like, okay, now let me try it out. Since my role model's doing it, I also want to look cool and also try it out. Stuff like that, yeah.
NPS convince people that it is okay to smoke inside malls.
But that's why vapes, hookah, they're always there, you see. Because you can buy one that's stronger, you see. Or you can buy one that's flavor. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Yabli. It is a generational curse because it has normalized the behavior of smoking.
In 2018, Protect Our Next was born. The aim was to create a campaign or on-the-ground drive to mobilize South Africans to advocate for strong tobacco control policies and ultimately build support for the tobacco control bill. My name is Zanele Mthembu. I am the country lead for South Africa under the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids, and I'm also the convener for Protect Our Next. The name Tina Abantu underscores commitment to grassroots mobilization and community-driven change. It molded our bold statement of protecting South Africa's next through strong tobacco control policies. And not just our future generation, but also the future health and wealth of the country.
We wanted to drive a campaign that is championed by the people, for the people. A campaign that would give everyday South Africans a voice to say yes to tobacco control.
As soon as our friends start giving a false vibe of, no, smoking will make you forget it, that you get attached to the feeling or the temporary feeling of the smoke, and how it makes you feel that you want the temporary feeling to last longer. So because you can't get something that'll make it last longer without literally jeopardizing your own health, your own mental health, psychiatric health, your family ties as well, because it does affect your family, you fall for the nearest things that lead up to those things, which is your cigarettes, which is your vape, which is your hookah. And I'm here to tell you that none will literally help get all the pain away.
We want the voices of the citizens and of communities to be heard. Their health is their wealth. It is going to save lives.
The Tobacco Products and Electronic Delivery Systems Control Bill is a crucial step towards protecting the health and well-being of all South Africans.
The bill marks a significant milestone in our quest to protecting young South Africans from nicotine addiction and its devastating consequences.
Let's have this high nicotine count. So once you hit it, you're already feeling the buzz. So now it's like a thing of, you just want to chase that first head rush, that first high and stuff like that.
Even if my mother said, leave this, I'm not gonna leave it. I'm still gonna smoke with my friends because I'm addicted to them. I'm to leave for something couple. That's my good sounds or here.
With the proposed Tobacco Products and Electronic Delivery Systems Control Bill, we are closer to achieving our vision, a smoke-free South Africa where young people can thrive free from nicotine addiction.
As part of Protect Our Next, the South African Tobacco Free Youth Forum ensures that young people's voices are heard, amplifying the demand for tobacco control, as well as ensuring that there's a healthier future for all in South Africa. Protect Our Next gains strength from a youth-led perspective, driving tobacco control advocacy, and shaping policies that protect our future generation.
We bring the youth energy to protect our next, fueling the fight against tobacco and securing a smoke-free future for South Africa's next generation. Through Protect Our Next, we mobilize youth to safeguard their own futures and empower communities to demand change.
Initially dubbed Tina Abantu, which means we the people, Protect Our Next was launched with a singular purpose to convey a very strong message to policymakers, government, and the whole of society that the health of this nation is of utmost importance. We want government to know that people of South Africa say yes to this bill. It's going to save lives.
If they told me more about like what the ramifications of smoking and stuff like that, apparently I would have been more hesitant.
We knew that we needed the strength of our partners that not only represent tobacco control, but partners that represent the citizens and partners that stood up for the health of our nation.
I'm Lorraine Govendale, and I'm employed at the Cancer Association of South Africa. We want to see the bill passed. As usual, we will get pushbacks from the industry, but I believe the fact that we are out there to protect the nation, we're going to have stronger support because everything is about the good that we need to do to bring down the disease burden in our country.
I have a few uncles who have passed, best friends who've actually died because of cardiovascular issues. And it came all the way down to the fact that they started smoking. Me thinking that I met them in varsity and thinking that they started smoking then, they've had background issues that had forced them to start smoking from a very young age. And growing up the way that they had been growing up, just like the uncles and just like anyone else who's been close to me, students who have lost, friends who lost, colleagues who have lost, and other people who are like neighbors who have lost literally just due to lung cancer and who are the effects of the smoking. Smoking is dangerous.
I lost 2 cousins to Hambi. Yes, there was a thing. The lungs were full of water. There was water in the lungs. So he got admitted to ICU. Then the next day he passed on, and then same applied to the other one. Same thing.
The 2021 South African Global Adult Tobacco Survey report is a wake-up call revealing the high prevalence of tobacco use in South Africa. I'm particularly inspired by the efforts of all partners in the Protect Our Next campaign to change the narrative, particularly with the progress of the Tobacco Control Bill, which prioritizes the health of every citizen, every community, and the nation at large.
As a leading non-profit organization, we are dedicated to combating tobacco use and promoting tobacco control measures. Our mission is clear: reduce the harmful effects of tobacco use, reduce exposure to secondhand smoke. We advocate for effective policies, educate the public, support citizenship programs, and collaborate with stakeholders.
Tobacco's heartbreaking consequences drive our partnership with Protect Our Next.
It began with shared knowledge, countless roundtables, and strategic sessions. We united experts, advocates, and youth leaders, forging a collective vision for a tobacco-free South Africa. Protect Our Next was born, driven by passion, informed by research, and fueled by determination to protect the health and the future of South Africans. As part of Protect Our Next objectives, monitoring the tobacco industry activities is crucial to our mission. The tobacco industry tactics are clear: hook them young, profit from their addiction, and sacrifice their future.
By keeping a close eye on industry tactics, we can expose and counter their manipulative marketing strategies, prevent exploitation of loopholes in regulation. We can protect children and adolescents from targeted advertising and sales, and support the development and implementation of effective tobacco control policies. Big Tobacco's goal is not to be regulated, but to infiltrate our schools, our communities, and our mouths, all to secure the next customers.
I don't think that there's been given enough effort towards the don't smoking era, especially in the youth. If smoking was really that much of a problem and had the world seen it as a problem, it would have been cut down. But now, because they make it so much of a gift towards your pain and not even towards the mental self, as the youth, we literally just take that lesson instead of looking at what the lesson is hurting us and not what it's trying to teach us. So we take the cigarette, we take the vape, and we take the hookah, but nothing from an elderly side, from the governmental side, from the systematic side is being done enough to help us as the youth quit smoking.
Protect our next will not rest until youth are protected, communities are empowered, and our future is tobacco free.
I've got children, I've got grandchildren, and I don't want to see a world where they're addicted to some substance that we can stamp out right now.
Protect our necks, or POA, to me, needs a coalition of like-minded people and organizations with one goal, or with a common goal, of promoting the development and implementation of effective tobacco control policies in South Africa.
Whatever is on our heart, burning on our heart, we get to mobilize people around us to speak into it and make a real difference.
My name is Lungile Mabunja.
My name is Linanguveni.
Hi, it's Josh Daniel.
My name is Lisa Sintir.
It's Bonede Tato Mago.
My name is Bami. I am Protect Our Next.
And I am PON.
I am PON.
And together, we are PON.
We protect our next.
Tobacco control is actually a whole new movement. It's a movement, really it is.
It was the rise of a tobacco-free nation. My name is Zanele Mthembu, and I'm the campaign's lead here in South Africa, and I choose to protect South Africa's next.